All right, this is Lewis up here in Seattle, Washington. Um, how are you doing? I just witnessed, and this didn't jerk me at all. I just been wanting to make a video and share some content, share myself with the group, and you know, a little self-expression, check in with myself. But I just saw a homeless gentleman reach into a trash can, pull out a cup, coffee cup, similar coffee cup, and drink the liquid that was in there. It's raining, and I was like, "That's pretty foul," you know. That's pretty foul. And the best part is watching all the people in their masks walk by. You got their daughters, their little girls, little girl was an image in my head, her in her little pink little mask, 9-year-old. Her mom grabs her by the hand. Gotta make a big, wide berth from the homeless gentleman sifting through the trash. I was just thinking, like, man, what a difference in experience that these two people are having. What is on, you know, what are we, what are we doing here? What a bunch of nonsense, Uh, yeah, this homeless gentleman is having a rough time, and Seattle is becoming one of the largest tent cities in the country. There was some report came out recently, but 12 million Americans are on the verge of being evicted in the next couple weeks. You know, it's like on average it was $6,000 of unpaid rent, per tenant. This is fucking absurd. And it just shows the inadequacies of a whole system from top to bottom. And what people have allowed and accepted in this world. If we valued human life the way we should, we wouldn't be in this situation. But here we are, you know. Here we are, tent city. People, sleeping in the rain on concrete. It's so crazy, and these people are damaged. No one. What has caused someone to be homeless? I can imagine that there is a certain element of feeling alive from being in a constant survival state. You know, and from my talks with some homeless gentlemen, um, you know, I really these are mentally damaged people. These are damaged people for the most part, and their experience on the streets compounds their damage. uh, the isolation that these people go through and the lack of any sort of meaningful, intimate touch. Like, people don't even look at homeless people. Try to avoid their eye contact. And this is before the pandemic. It's only gotten worse. Like all things have been exacerbated by this COVID-19 agenda. I'll call it an agenda. I think this thing came out of that lab in Wuhan. It was purposely released. Blah 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 blah. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and if you don't know that, you don't know me. But yeah, forget forget all that. It's not important. Those are opinions. I don't know. All I get is the information that comes across my screen. Um, but yes, the homeless situation here is bad, and it's interesting to see the you know it's just interesting, to because I could see myself, and I don't see that happening to me because I feel like if I lost everything, I had no connections and no place to go, I'd head south to a warmer place. I would venture into, I thought the coastal rainforests of the Santa Cruz Mountains in Northern California was a great refuge. Um, and there are people who live out there off the land. You know, you can do it. It's we might not be able to sustain 7 billion people living in a subsistence. Uh, what's the word? Anyways, uh, you know, living off of foraging might not be able to do that, but I know I could, especially with practice and with the right group of people. Um, it's crazy to see these people sleeping on the concrete when I know, um, a few days travel south, they could be sleeping under a redwood canopy and be relatively sheltered, and the population there would actually be more helpful to them. So, anyways, well, watching the homeless gentleman dig the trash and drink some liquid that he discovered. Yeah. And the people walking by with their eyes closed and their masks on. It's nuts. All right, that's 6 minutes. I want to talk for another 4 minutes. So I'm last couple. I saved some money. I'm gonna go down to Northern California, visit my older sister, and take a look at what opportunities are there in Humboldt County. I would like to make it down to Panama. Um, it's becoming even more and more clear that I need to be around like-minded individuals. I have a lot of connections and relationships I've cultivated up here in the Seattle greater area, but I know wherever I go, I will cultivate more relationships. I will build and just keep building because that's what I do. I am a builder. I build community. I build relationships. I build shit that we need. I have so much fun everywhere I go. Let me share this with you. I have fun everywhere I go. I go to the grocery store. I have fun. I interact with people all day, and I appreciate every single one of them. I have so much feeling. I feel for people every day. And, it's not a big, if people, if more individuals, if society promoted this way of thinking, of seeing yourself and others, of mastering the human experience, stuff like that. I mean, so you couldn't have these problems because we wouldn't allow it. You wouldn't allow homelessness. You wouldn't allow these corrupt systems in the world. People. Sometimes I'll say things and people be like, "That sounds really judgmental." It's like I'm like so not judgmental, but I have a lot of understanding, and I'm not gonna fall into some sort of bullshit like socially engineer thing. Black belt, man, black belt in jiu-jitsu. You're not gonna get me with your 5-finger death touch. There's no magic. You know what I mean? There's no magic in life. It's all real. It's all physical, and yeah. I set boundaries, but I feel so much. I have so much love for everyone I meet for the most part. I can see myself in everybody. And when I was younger, I felt this way, and I didn't really understand. I didn't quite understand what empathy was, and I am very empathetic. And hearing stories about my youth, I always had trouble in school, but the I was always nice. I was nice to everybody. Never picked on anybody. I'm still nice to everybody. But let's say Guion posted a few of these Karen videos, these compilation videos. That stuff is so toxic. I live with those people. I've lived in these major American cities. I lived with those people. These social justice warriors, left and right, are out of their gourd. It's toxic. These people are nihilists. They don't believe in anything except for themselves, which really means they just believe in the power of the state and the collective. It's it's toxic. And to think that I got an offender bender. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I got an offender bender. Before the pandemic, this guy gets out of the car and starts running at me. Right, some big dude in a wife beater, black wife beater. You know, I'm 6'1". This guy's like 6'3" or something. Whatever, big guy, big old belly. Comes running at me, screaming, "You fucking idiot!" I thought this guy's gonna attack me. So I put my hand out. He slaps my hand away. I'm like, Jesus, someone's about to die at the Chevron station, the gas station. And I was like, and I just told the guy, I was like, "Hey, man, it's like, you trying to get violent with me?" He's like, "Huh?" He's like, "You're a fucking idiot." I was like, "Well, don't call me that." And he's like, "Well, you are a fucking idiot." Face, veins. And I was like, "All right, sir. I challenge you to mutual combat. I challenge you to a duel." In my head, it was, we have a mutual combat law. So, anyways, needless to say, the guy was like, "I'm calling the police," and he calmed down. No, nothing was damaged. No one was hurt. He went away. But what if and that sounds very confrontational. In a way, it was confrontational. But I said it like I said it just now. Like, I'm not angry. If you want to fight me, I will fight you. It's not personal. You're not gonna hurt my feelings, you know. But you know, if we had a society of people like me, you wouldn't have those Karens, because I'm not gonna run up and tell someone not to wear a mask or wear a mask. You know. And if I did, it wouldn't be some passive aggressive thing that I'm videotaping. I'd be ready. I'm ready for confrontation. If I'm gonna be confrontational, I'm not gonna go half measures. I'm gonna full confrontation. It's So yeah, if people just knew their worth, and this video's getting long. If people knew their worth, we wouldn't live in a system like this. So anyways, best of luck to everyone. Appreciate anybody who watches these videos, and thank you for being there, being interested, and I know together we will make the world a better place. All right, this is Lewis.